Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to JJ's Chess Spots Palace for another night of Saturday Night Rapids coming up at 9 o'clock. This is a special rapid. It's 1200 ELO or less, so hopefully we'll have enough players to add. Multi-streaming on JJ Plays Chess. Now on TikTok, JJ's Chess Spots Palace, as well as primary channel JJ's Chess Spots Palace on Twitch. Go and share the arena tonight. For historic, it is Saturday. I'm in ads and can't tell what you said. Alrighty, well. You'll be out of bed soon. Ah, shit. Sorry. It's Saturday night. I can't change it from here now, so it says it right on YouTube and in the arena, so I had to redo it right at the last second because I had wizardry on there. So I typed it really fast, copy and pasted the wrong thing. Sorry. Saturday Night Rapid, 1200 or less. And Prehistoric's 1345. Did you read the header? Too high, man. We might not get enough tonight. Okay, let me pin this. Let me get situated. No problem. Sorry, Prehistoric. I wanted to give everybody else under 1200 a chance to win a medal. So we may not get enough. We need 4 that are under 1200. I'm having problems copying and pasting. Let's see here. All right. We'll find out how many people don't read the headers. And hopefully, there it goes. Good. All right, we're set. 22 minutes to get 4 people to start it. It is a rapid. I guess in the Twitch header I put Blitz, and I had to hustle because I was taking the YouTube stuff, copying it over so I could get it ready, and looked up and it said Wizardry on the header, and I was like, oh. So I had to run to Twitch at the 3:29 or 8:29 mark and copy it, and I grabbed the wrong night. But I did put 1200 or less, so it is a rapid tonight. So I will put the guidelines in. Like usual in the chat tab. Be with everybody in a moment. I have to write this by hand every night. Not enough characters per line to put it in a notepad blog. Also, for everybody, I announced this last week. It's also in my Discord, also in the Chess Club on JJ's Chess Pots of Palace on YouTube, or on chess.com. It's also in the headers. I did say Friday Night Blitz, Saturday Night Rapids, but at 1,200 or less tonight. Hopefully we'll get enough people to start it. Okay. Gigalex is in, Fantasiana's in. We need two more. I am over the cap. I can't add. Even though I'm actually way higher than that, but in real life. So hopefully we'll get two more people that are under 1,200. We'll see how many people come in and go over it. And welcome back, everybody. We have two people in. I cannot go into this because even though I'm way higher rated in real life over my rapid, because I'm not a speed chess player, I am too high to come in and help. So we need two more people that are under 1,200. If you know anybody that's legit, probably that's really hard to even ask for nowadays. Hopefully we'll get two more so Gigalex and Fantasiana can play, and we will see. I'm kind of wondering how many people will try to jump in, even with the header. I guarantee you there'll be nice to not have to worry about it. I have two people in chat, so I guess people aren't going to watch it either. I would be really interested to see who are the have improved in the lower elos. But we have 11 minutes to go. If we can't start it, I won't start it. We'll just pass and go to Tuesday. Wish we could get people in. We'll see. The arena's already been posted in multi-stream. And hopefully the word went out that this was a 1200. I did it a week ago, so even Elias was telling people. Might not get it started. Let me call Marv. I know he'll add if he sees it. He might be cooking too, so he's got his bar and grill. Oh, he saw it. All right. He did see it. All right. Well, we'll see. We need 2 more people to start, otherwise it'll fail, and I will call it a night. There he is. Marv's in. We'll have a good tournament if we can get everybody to come in that's 1200 and under. I know Sequism, he had a good shot at this one. I know we told him yesterday. Okay, 8:49 left. Rules are in the chat tab, and boy, that was really nice to not have to write everything down every time. God, that was cool. Haven't had to do that. Get that done in about 2 minutes instead of 10. Still, we need 3. We need 1. That's all we need. 1200 or less. Arena's posted in Twitch. Put it back up for everybody to see. Should be a competitive arena if the regulars see it. And some chess.com players see it. Anybody's welcome. Anybody can come in late. Just come in under 1200. Nobody over. Prehistoric didn't read the header, otherwise we would add 4. But he is over the cap. So 7:35 left. We'll see if this starts. Fantasiana, is Anakin Skywalker good available? I think he's under 1200, isn't he? Fully Chopped can't join on mobile. Fantasiana says hi. Good evening from the Oregon coast. Is Anakin Skywalker good available? Yeah, I know he's under 1200. We need 1 more. And thank you, Fully Chopped. Noonie came in. That's good. Good to see. Thank you, little Noonie. We should be able to start then. So, 6:44 left. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Actually, should be some competitive games tonight. Hopefully chess.com sees it and they will add and not over the cap. $5:20 left. And we're back. 4 minutes to go. Thank you, Marv. I appreciate that, man. Fully Chop, I'm Little Noonie. Right on, Fully Chop. Thank you. Thanks for coming in tonight. Very much appreciated. It'll start. We'll see how long it goes. Hopefully we can get 10 to 15 and should be fun. I'll do this more often if, like once every 2 weeks. $16.48 back in high school in 1974. 1470, but I got sick, so I haven't been able to play over the board tournaments since 2011. And they gave me a provisional, non-provisional rating due to the fact that they couldn't find the stats before 1974. And I was 1868 at one point. But I'm a classical player, I'm not a speed chess player. First time I actually played a speed chess game over the board was in a tournament in 2024. I was scheduled to be in my first USCF tournament September 29th, 2024, and I got COVID on September 6th. Was out 9.5 weeks, it sucked. And I'm way better over the board than I am online. In dailies right now, I'm in the second round for the second year of a row of the 2026 Daily Chess Championship. My rating was, I think, 1525 when I started on chess.com in 2020. And then all of a sudden I ran into a bunch of questionable players. Dumped 300 points in dailies. And now I only play in that tournament for rated games. And currently, I think I'm 15-18, but I'm going to lose my last game, so I'll probably be about 15-02. Yeah, my peak was 1864, but it was provisional. And then when I went to the Western States Championship, they took my 1648 and reassessed it, and to play in that tournament because I won. I took tied for third in a Newport Open after not playing for 31 years or 33 years. And my sensei, he beat me in a 70 move game. It was amazing. And then he didn't look over at the board next to him and see that I was winning, and he decided to draw at the 12th move, just over the board, perpetual. Otherwise, I would have tied for second. So we're underway. We got games. Woot, woot. Saturday Night Rapids are underway. And thank you all for playing, and thank you all for getting started. Gigalex versus Fantasiana Chess. First off the board, Fantasiana from Indonesia. Been in every arena since November of 2024. Missed 4 arenas since November 2024. Has really improved. Went from 100 to 200 to now 903 ELO. Gigalex 1105 from Canada. The Giant Killer has beaten 2 USCF experts over the board. These are fan favorites. And Marvin Lee against Little Nooney. Little Nooney 713, Marvin Lee 1668. He's my buddy from the Oregon coast. Best friend since 2000, probably 9. I think I got here in 2008. Little Nooney from the U.S. He is fully chopped on YouTube. And we will go through the action double board tonight. We only have 4 players. Hopefully we'll have more. And hopefully they won't come over the cap to try to screw you guys out of medals. As well as hopefully they'll read the header in the actual arena. Marvin, if he's cooking, he is playing while he's at the bar. So if he has time, watch out for him because he is better ELO than he is. The reason why he's low ELO is if he gets a food order, his wife is running bar, he cooks, man, he's an amazing freaking cook. Oh my God. Best food, best sandwiches on the coast for a bar. Live music. He's a musician, also a pilot, but he actually is pretty darn good. He's only over the board beat me twice lifetime, or once lifetime. Can't remember. I think it's once lifetime. Did the happy dance in the kitchen, so I wouldn't see it, but I heard it. So Gigalex and Fantasiana in the small screen. Fantasiana with the black pieces in that, and we will go to that game watching Little Nooney and Marvin Lee. But if they get a food order, He has to jet. But he'll come in and out tonight. Hopefully we'll get more players. 1,200 or less tonight. 1,200 ELO or less. Gigalex has beaten 2 USCF experts. And we're going to go to that game and put this game in the small screen. So Little Noonie with the black pieces, Marvin Lee with the white pieces, U.S. matchup. Canada-Indonesia matchup with Gigalex, the Giant Killer, and Fantasia on chess. And they played some great ones in the open arenas that we have. Highest registered ELO calls the cap. Usually in all my arenas, but this was a special night. I wanted to give a chance for, and we have a lot of players that are under 1,200. If they show there's a new time at 9 p.m. on Saturday night, but if they realize, and you can get in late, just be under 1,200 ELO, not 1,201, not 1,202, 1,200 or less. And if it's these 4 players, 3 of them are getting medals. And they might tie, you never know. They might all get medals. We had that actually happen once. Long time ago. Run these since 2024. For Love of the Game Tuesday rotates. Bullet, Blitz, Rapid, and Chess 960. Friday Night Blitz, Saturday Night Rapid. I am sorry on the header on Twitch. I last second realized I had Wizardry still up from the afternoon stream. Tried to change it, accidentally put Friday Night Blitz. It's not, it's Saturday Night Rapids. But it is 1,200 or less ELO tonight. No exceptions to anything. Don't want anybody titled coming in tonight. We want everybody to be able to have a fair chance. And Little Noonie with a win over Marvin Lee. You'll have to wait for a little bit unless we get more players. And we should get more players. I don't know why I stopped getting chess.com players coming in from chess.com, because usually it lists on the chess.com. Unless I'm shadow banned, I wouldn't think so. I'm a community streamer. But it is crazy. We haven't had a lot of chess.com players coming out, new players, which is really weird. We did last night, Friday Night Blitz, at 4. But we used to average 30 to 40 just 3 months ago, and all of a sudden it just went poof. You'll have to be patient. You will get another arena as soon as the second game's done. We only have 4 players tonight. It might be really slow. We might have no games in the last half hour. You never know, unless we get people under 1,200. Had a decent second round this year in the 2026, but with all the real life stuff, the sewage main line pipe breaking under my house and dumping gallons upon gallons, hundreds of gallons of raw sewage down in the access room. Had to get a hazard company to come out. My cat, my buddy, my ride or die, he is always near me. Says my name, actually says John. And he came down with feline leukemia, so he has kitty AIDS. Princess, also here, probably has it too. They're both inside cats, so that was kind of confusing. But he was born 6 years ago. He's an amazing kid. He's lost 7 pounds in the last month, so taking him back to the vet on Monday just to double check him. He seems to gain a little bit of the weight back, so they told me to feed him real food too, so he just got some bacon and he was happy. But he's been an amazing kid, and want to make sure he's okay. So I wasn't really totally focused on chess, but I will end up with a better record than I had in the 2025 Chess.com Daily Chess Championships, and I did very well in that. I beat the second seed twice in that one. Third seed, I did lose one, but I got the only draw against him other than the number one player seed that won the tournament, and they had 2 draws. And that draw knocked that player out from advancing. Crazy game. It's up on JJ Plays Chess after I go off live. You can look that up from last year. That was a match. Had some really good matches this year as well. 2100 from Iraq is advancing. Got to 40 moves on him once, but I was already behind when it happened, and was playing straight up against him and just never saw that trap ever. That was crazy. And I should have took the rook. I knew he sacrificed the rook, pulled a Levy Rosman on me, and I should have took it, and I thought about it for about 30 seconds and walked away from it right into a 1-move mate after that, or 2-move mate. Was having a great game against them too. What's interesting, I drew the person that got their only win against him. Both times. He is in second place right now. Got 2 draws against him. Also split with the second seed. Did very well. So I'm back to over 1,500 in dailies. And I think I'll only lose, the most I'll lose is 5 or 7 points in this last game. I can't really talk about the game, but got a hunch I'm going to lose it. Queen against 2 rooks. But I'm trying to put up a blockade. We'll see if it works. All right, Gigalex and Fantasia on chess. I know Marvin and Little Noonie are waiting. That's very cool. Fully Chop said, you know, I've played Grand Masters. Played Sergey Kudrin, U.S. Open winner twice. Born in Russia. Came to the U.S., I believe. I'm not sure what year, but represents the U.S. now. That was amazing. I got to meet all the Russian masters. It was really cool. That was at the Western States Open back in 2009. Man, what a great experience. If you ever get a chance to play in that, it's a blast. Really is. I got 5 black draws, though. I think it was because they rechanged my rating and didn't know if I was a sandbagger or not, and I'm not a sandbagger. I would never cheat. We're watching Fantasia on chess with the black pieces and Gigalex with the white pieces. I can't comment on the game because I don't want to say anything. So if somebody else comments, they can see it too. So please refrain from doing that as the games are going. Want it to be fair play for everybody. That's why I don't talk about position during the games. If I know you, I'll try to talk about you. But if I don't, I'll just try to represent what country you represent, your name, and if you come in a lot, I'll get kind of a feeling from it. I know, but we don't want to comment about any game going live at all, even if it's late. And I know what you were talking about. I saw it too. No words. No words. It's all good. Having a conversation with the YouTube player, Fully Chopped. And Twitch, thank you guys for coming in and getting this started. We need more players. We've got an hour and 15 minutes to go. The leader's got 2 points, got a chance. And there's a draw by agreement. And we got Little Noonie in the lead, Gigalex and Fantasiana in second, and Marvin Lee in the back currently. Game should be popping now. That was a pretty great battle. That's what I wanted to have tonight, so I was hoping that we get a lot of players under 1,200. Kind of surprised that they haven't shown up yet. And they may not. So we're waiting for games. At the 114.08 mark. Beauty Bell, how you doing? 1,200 or less tonight. Only 4 players. Actually, Fully Chopped is in Twitch chat. My bad. Nice. Nice. Took Grizzu to the end. That's good. Bell, that's good. I beat Grizzu as well. He's beat me twice. I beat him once. But I got the first one. Drew first blood. He won the best of 3. And it was in Blitz, so it's not my game. Nice. Bell, nice. That is cool. I wished I would have. Does that also start in the last week of December? I wish I would have got into that. I would have liked to play that. 8.5 out of 10. Nice. Congratulations on advancing to the second round of the Chess 960 Daily Chess Championship. Oh, next time it starts, let me know. I'd like to play that. All right, we got a game. It's Gigalex and Marvin Lee. Still waiting for Little Noonie and Fantasiana. I hope so too. They said that he'll live a happy life if he gains the weight back. And he's an inside cat anyway, and he's really happy. And actually, he's doing way better. He's walking around. He's jumping up on me. And he got some bacon tonight. And she said, "Hey, I went to Burger King, bought one of their Royal Bacon Cheddars or whatever. I bought 6 of them, so I give him stuff. So I bought 4 wraps, chicken wraps, and then and he was like, saw that bacon and it was on. Took my bacon right away from me. And that's good. That's what I want him to do. And I talked to the vet and she goes, you know what? Here's the diet we want to put him on. But make sure that you keep feeding him. If he eats the real food and he eats like chicken and he likes chicken and he likes bacon and ham, protein's good for him. He needs it. It'll build back his muscles, give him a little girth, and he should be okay. But the biggest thing, he lost 7 pounds in less than a month because he was, after he had the infection, which they didn't know it was what it was, he kept throwing up food every time he ate. So this was all during the mess with the sewer and pipe underneath and trying to get the hazmats. They were awesome, by the way, 5 stars, man. That company was freaking phenomenal. Fantasia on Chess and Little Noonie now. Thank you very much. Bozo Chess, just subscribed. Thank you, Bozo. You might want to tell like Faye and like Diabetic Eagle that we need more players that are under 1,200. Still got an hour and 9 minutes left. I think if they knew that, they'd play it. Right now we only have 4, but that's cool, man. We've had some great games watching these games. Currently, we got Gigalex and Marvin Lee. Marvin Lee with the black pieces, Gigalex with the white pieces in this one. But yeah, thank you, Bill. I'm hoping to. He is looking way better than he did last week. And I'm taking him in tomorrow. Or no. Today's Saturday. I'm taking him in Monday for a quick checkup to see how he's doing. They might give him more antibiotics. We'll see. No problem, Bozo. Well, if you know any of your viewers that are under 1,200, let them know. Appreciate it, man. Big shout out to Bozo Chess 06, our live streamer usually. And really appreciate him. He's done a lot for my channel. Very thankful. Two games going, Little Noonie and Fantasiano. 4 players tonight for Saturday Night Rapids. There's 1,200 or less ELO. Anybody can come in late. Come in under the cap. And thank you. I really appreciate that, Beauty Bill. Really appreciate that, Bill. It's been really stressful because he's my buddy. He was in the Otis fire, which north of Lincoln City, 6 years ago, and he'll be 7 this fall. And so it was around 6.5 years ago, and the whole town was decimated, and there was the craziest thing was one barn stayed up, and he was born in that barn with two other kittens, 2 other siblings, all males, and they were the only kitties to live in that fire. So he's got a backstory, pretty amazing as well. And he's a talker. He can say about 4 to 6 words. And Gigalex over Marvin Lee, and now, Vodka, what are you doing? Get out, get out. Gigalex, let him know, please. Jose Vodka, read the freaking headline. This is the second time he's done this. Jose Vodka, please. Man. Can I can't message him, I don't think. I cannot message him. Gigalex, message him. God damn it. Always got to be one. Little Noonie over Fantasiana. I am going to report you, Jose. Let me see if I can message him. And he needs to resign. He needs to lose this game. He can't just freaking beat Gigalex. He'll knock him out of fire. God, man. I wish we had tools, chess.com. Why aren't you giving us tools? You could easily boot this guy. Gigalex, have you contacted him? Anybody else, can you contact him? We always get him. And that's the problem with chess.com with the general populace, to use to farm in medals. So they do it in the rated games. They come in, they see players that are way, way lower than them, and then they take advantage of them. And chess.com does nothing. Love chess.com. But we'll see the 150,000 people that they banned. But they won't do anything about the provisional bonus rating that's jacked up so you can win 600 ELO in one game and be a master. And gamers are going to exploit. Maybe it's just a numbers game for them. More numbers, who cares? And then, of course, twice that is banned by abuse. But what's crazy is they allow multiple accounts. So it does affect arenas like mine. My arena has lost a lot of people, but there's been a lot of people banned in this arena or played in this arena that got banned. It's unrated. It is not rated. Smelly Blue Sox says the dude is on the server viewing this stream. He knows he's over the cap. All right. After this game, if he doesn't resign this, I am going to report him. This is the second time I've had to do it with him. Yeah, it's not fair to anybody else. His messages are off. Yeah, great. This is the second time he's done it. Okay, we'll just do it now. I mean, there's nothing I can do to stop this. I don't have a boot button. If we have boot buttons, Lee Chess does. I thought chess.com was the preeminent leader in innovation with chess. Guess not. Really pissed. Prehistoric didn't know. He didn't read the header. As soon as he read the header, and I let him know, he jumped out, but he was going to pre-register, and he was over the cap. So he jumped out right away. Jose Vaca is going to knock Gigalex, who is in first place, off of fire and affect him for the arena. Okay, reported. Other. Jose Vaca, you're being reported right now. Sorry, you're not listening, you're ignoring, your messages are off. And he just beat him. And he just knocked Gigalex out from winning. Nice job. For now, anyway. It's going to take Gigalex 2 games, and we only have 4 players, so... They won't do anything. Where'd that go? And then, of course, I get to have the hassle of trying to change this. Okay. I would let everybody know right now that I would stop playing. Don't let him get a game. I mean, he's already going to steal medal just by winning that one game. And take it from Marvin or Fantasiana or Little Nooney. I think Little Nooney is in second or first. Little Nooney's probably in first. Let me look at this. 53 minutes to go. We're at the half. Right now, he's not winning a medal, but Gigalex is out of fire. He's playing really well. It's too bad. And if I'm right, Little Nooney is 2-3, and Gigalex would have been 2 wins, 1 draw. And now he's in second because of it. Yeah, he knocked him off. Shitty behavior. Everybody in chat is saying, Jose Vaca, what are you doing? All this happens. It's too bad that people mess with this arena in particular. And we have had low turnout ever since the last couple of months. Not fun. Yeah. If everybody reports them, maybe they'll look at it. He has come in under the cap in the opens, but he knows better. I mean, I'm sure he can read that. The header. It's in everything I've stated for over a week. And you just changed the outcome of the arena because there were only 4 players in it. Bandit the Doug is in. But no games going. And I know Gigalex will play. I know Fantasia will play. I know Little Nooney will play. I know Marvin will play. But two 1100s, and this is what it's supposed to be. 2 1100s, 18 elo difference. That's what the beauty is. See some competitive games in the lower elos, and that was the intent of tonight. And sorry I get very upset, but I've had it. I do have the stats in the Discord. Since May 2025, you wouldn't believe how many people cheat in this arena and get caught eventually. And now one of the arenas I have run since 2024 has had an arena that all players were legit when they won medals. Every one of them has had cheaters steal medals from players. We used to have 122 in For Love of the Game, 93 for Friday Night Blitz, and 87, I believe, for Saturday Night Rapids. Usually around 40 to sometimes 60 players. Unrated. And we had rated games back then, too. I do not talk about position. We'll see how this goes. Jose Vaca is his username on Twitch. Thank you, Lamoska. I appreciate it. After I reported him, I told him not to beat him. If he beat him, he knocks him out of fire, knocks him out of first, and he did that. And he knows better. I mean, he knows better. He's got to be able to read. I know he speaks a different language, but 1,200 in numeric form is the same in his language of Bolivia. And I'm sure he knows he's a 2075 ELO. So he gave Fantasia a win. That's good. He resigned. So he played again, then realized I was being reported, and then he resigned. Okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I wouldn't say the same for Chinese or Japanese or any language like that. Probably totally wrong on that. But I would think he would know what 1,200 or less is. I would think. Marvin and I may not be thinking. I knew there was going to be one, at least. I thought there was actually going to be more. I thought we'd have more chess.com players playing. Really did. Really did. Marvin and Little Noonie going at it. This is their second game in the opening. We're going to go to Gigglex and Bandit the Duke. Bandit the Duke's never been in our arenas, so we're going to watch this first game. Give him some love from the U.S. 11:23. This is a 18 ELO difference. Gigalex, the giant killer, beat Rabmaster 09, the USCF expert over the board. He's got great content. Love Rav. He's totally cool. Check him out on Twitch. Blue Baca just challenged me to a 30-minute game at 160. 184 ELO for a rated game. During the event and during the sports play-by-play by yours truly. I guess he wants his name up there is what he wants. Look at me. I'm a 184. I'm going to challenge you. Probably played 99%. Oh, awesome. I love Rav. He's a USCF expert. So is Chess Asylum. Alan's bio nut. But Rav actually has his own channel, live stream, great channel. Check him out, Rav Master 09. Love Rav. Bozo Chess 06. Okay, we just said, Jose, I don't know English and I don't know what you meant, but I see you want to report me. I don't know why. And there's a winner, and it is Bandit the Doug. Now do you know, Jose? Dude, it's in the header. It says it, and I said it a week ago. Even when you were in the arena, I said 1,200 elo or less. It's in the header. Let's go look. It's in the rules. Here's the chat tab. Ugh. That's why I reported your ass. This is the second time you've been over the cap coming in late. Second time, not first. Second time. Saturday Night Rapids, 1,200 or less elo, 10-0 arena. 1,200 or less. Chat tab. Guidelines for tonight's 1,200 elo or less. You've been playing for what? Off and on for the last 2 months? Doesn't matter if you're new. If I say there's a cap, if I put it in the header and you come in higher, does that mean you can't read? I mean, granted, I don't know what language you speak, and I am totally ignorant in your language. But if I saw numbers that said 1,200 ELO, ELO, everybody knows that. FIDA and USCF players, every chess player knows what 1,200 ELO is. 1,900 ELO. You're 2075 ELO. 800 ELO points, 875 ELO points over the cap. Do you think I'd be pissed? I tried to put this on so these guys have a chance to get a medal. You just knocked Gigalex out of first. He may not recover because he's got to get 2 games in a row on fire, and we only have 5 legit players in there. And you knocked him out. Thank you, Bozo. I don't care if you're just playing. Check the rules. Can you tell him that, Elias? John has rules for every arena. It's in the header. Can you please translate that for me? Elias, I appreciate it, man. Gigalex and Little Nooney, U.S. versus Canada. Little Nooney with 5 points. Gigalex was in first with 5 points, had the tiebreaker, now does not. Is out of fire, needs 2 wins in 39 minutes. Bandit the Doug and Fantasiana Chess. Fantasiana with 3. Bandit the Doug, or Bandit the Doug, 11-23 with 2 points on the board. We're going to watch the Gigalex Little Nooney. This is 1-2. They were possibly tied. And Bandit the Doug and Fantasiana Chess in the small screen with the black pieces. Fantasiana from Indonesia. Bandit the Doug with the white pieces. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Elias. It's also in the header of the arena. It's also right here. Saturday Night Rapids 1200 or less. Not 1200 or higher, 1200 or less. And the biggest issue is chess.com doesn't give us the tool to boot them. They could do it for each, for player-created arenas, just give them the boot button for that night. Don't give it to them for infinity, just give it for that night. Lead Chess does it. I don't know why chess.com doesn't do it. They're supposed to be the innovators. And the only reason I know is because somebody showed me it on Lead Chess. But I love chess.com, so I stay here. I don't talk about position. I want this to be as fair and fun as possible for everybody. I'm sorry that I am upset right now. I'll try to calm down. Prehistoric, I agree. Somebody's got to give them a run for their money so that they'll start adapting. I mean, the general populace is just left off with no tools. Epidemic of players abusing the provisional bonus rating, people cheating in the general populace. Now, I understand they have to really pinpoint the title players that do it, and especially for money when money is involved. But untitled players should not be able to make multiple accounts. Period. And Gigalex gets revenge on Little Noonie with a ladder mate. It was intense right to the end. I wish I was watching it. I'm a little bit focused on this other thing happening. I apologize. Now Gigalex goes that Sequism is in the building. Now we got some people under 1,200. Bandit the Doog and Fantasiana in the mid-game. Watch this one, put Sequism and Gigalex in the small screen. Sequism representing China. He's from the Philippines. He's going to be 13 this upcoming week. Gigalex, the giant killer from Canada. He's beat 2 USCF experts. Has beat some other people too. Always a good game. And a chance to win a medal. Was just so close. And actually got a medal, I believe, a week ago. For the first time in an Open for maybe over a year. Not sure, but I think that's true. Played an outstanding tournament in an Open. Highest player was 2,300. Fantasiana Chess goes down to Bandit the Doog with 5 points in second now. Bandit the Doog making a run with 33 minutes to go. And Sequism and Gigalex. Gigalex with the black piece of 7 points. Just had dinner before I started. Excuse me. So we'll see how it goes. Gigalex and Sequism. Sequism is 12 years old, will be 13 next week. Of course, Luke is already over 1,800 and 12 years old from the Philippines as well. Squism is going to summer school, summer camp, in China this year. He went last year. Told us all about Chinese version of chess called Chinese chess. I guess there's a river in the middle or something like that. It was really cool, actually. We were all fascinated listening to it. Not a river in the board, but some kind of middle area. Yep, just Master Brent, some low elos. Yep, 1,200 or less tonight. Special event. I'm going to do this maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks, so please be aware. It's called the River. There it is. It's called the River. It was really cool to learn about it. It really was. Bandit the Duke and Marvin going at it now. Bandit the Duke with the white pieces. First time in our arena. Hope he enjoys it. And Marvin Lee, my buddy, Diamond member, 668 with 2 points on the board. Everybody's scoring tonight. Go back to Sequism and Gigalex and Bandit the Duke and Marvin Lee. Sequism's first game tonight. 30 minutes to go. 6 legit players under 1,200. Going to get up, have a pop. Hope you enjoy these 2 games. We've got 28 minutes to go. Thank you all for watching tonight. I appreciate you. This is a 1,200 or less, 1,200 ELO or less event tonight. And hopefully spread the word out so when I do it again, it'll probably be a Friday Night Blitz the next time. In a couple weeks. I'm going to try to flip these in every 2 to 3 weeks. Usually it is the highest ELO at registration. When registration happens, it's the highest ELO. And then I put it in the chat tab at the bottom of the page at the time the arena starts. And then I write it in chat and in Twitch. Usually Elias comes in, he's 2,300, so it's hard to get over that. We did have somebody do it though. Not going to mention who. And the one exception in the open events, this is the one exception. Titled players on titled accounts can come in at any time at any level because people want to play them in the open events. But in an event like this, special event. Bandit the Doug and Marvin Lee, two U.S. players, in the small screen. Bandit the Doug with white, Marvin Lee with black. Everybody on the board with at least 2 points tonight. Games have been highly competitive so far because it's 1,200 or less. It's your first game, Sequism. It's okay. And Gigalex with the win. And by the way, Gigalex was born the year I graduated from high school. So he's an older guy. And you're 12. So don't worry about it. You'll start beating those old guys like myself. Gigalex with another win, keeping the lead. We'll switch to the second place currently. Marvin Lee and Bandit the Doug. Gigalex Fantasia on chess just starting. Keep watching this one. And there's a mate, but the game was over about 4 moves ago. And I don't know if anybody saw this, but when the check came up and he moved here, just take the pawn. But there was a mate possible. Didn't see it. And I may be wrong about that looking back at it. I got to look at that position, but I thought there was a mate. It was a mating net. I knew there was going to be a mating net, and you just let him off the hook. But what a great game. It's going to be a fight for first, no doubt. Great game by Bandit the Doug. Gigalex and Fantasiana and Sequism and Bandit the Doug. 21 minutes to go. We will go to the standings because I haven't gone to them. But once, this will be the last time till the end. And Gigalex with a 1-point lead. Back on fire, though. Bandit the Doug, 11-23. On fire with 3. Bandit the Doug has not lost. 3-0. Little Noonie, 2 wins, 3 losses tonight for 5 points. Fantasia on chess, 1 win, 1 draw, 2 losses for 3. Of course, Jose Vaca was not supposed to be in this event. Marvin Lee, 668 from the U.S., 1 win, 3 losses for 2. Sequism just got in, so he's trying to get his feet wet tonight. And he can be a spoiler. But right now, Gigalex, 4 wins, 1 draw, should not have 2 losses due to a high-rated Elo coming in and taking a win from him and knocking him out of fire. So, hopefully he didn't knock a medal out that he would have won. We'll see in the final results, and that really sucks. But they're still fighting, 20 minutes left. It's going to be a tough one. We'll see how it goes. Anybody's game. Got Little Noonie up there, Bandit the Doug, Gigalex and Bandit the Doug on fire. So can they continue with 1957 left? Bandit the Doug with the black pieces in this one against Sequism. 7-15 representing China. Wouldn't that be something? That'd be pretty cool. He could say the stuff. I can't. I don't want to just tip the hat while it's going. You know what I'm saying? So I want to try to make it fair. But I saw that move, and I tried not to freaking knee jerk, but Marvin had a shot. That was a great attempt. And if he didn't make it, he was going to get mated. So Marvin went for it, and that's what you got to do sometimes. Love Levy. I think that guy is an absolute amazing announcer. And I was on the radio for 9.5 years. And he's very relatable. Very relatable. And he is funny as hell. He is hilarious. He's got a great sense of humor. A little bit dark at times. But he'll let it fire. He will not hold back. Love Levy. Watch his videos all the time. Go back to the multi-stream. I apologize. I'm kind of watching between the two. And I might have missed some comments, so I apologize for that. And another 1 minute challenge by 187. Usually they smoke me. By 99.9%. I say they're legit. Pretty amazing too. Actually had that when Attila Turov, Hungary, I believe, came in, brought 555 people in. Really good chance to get some subs, get some people liking my channel. Just played in a Swiss tournament. And that is huge. That is a upset right there. Sequism should be proud of himself. What a game. Had a chance to win it though. But what a game. Pull a draw against Bandit, who had not lost. Had not lost. That's huge. And everybody's on the board tonight that were under or equal to 1,200. And that's a good thing. That's why I do this. To make it competitive, to let everybody have a chance in the middle, to let everybody have fun. I hope you're having fun. I'm the only one that's having a freaking coronary, but it's okay. If I kind of rise below the table, well, that's not probably a good thing, rising below the table, because you never know what's rising. But if I suddenly sink, I'll bounce back. Maybe. I'm getting old. Who knows? Bounce like a ball of silly putty. Marvin and Anna bought me for my birthday last year Leather's book. Love it. And this is the match right here. You're 1-2. With that draw, they are tied. But Bandit owns the tiebreaker. And it will be a shame because Jose beat Gigalex. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Of all things. And that one game may determine who gets gold, who gets silver, who gets bronze. That one game. And that's why I'm a stickler on it. That's why I'm a little upset. But they're playing on the board. And that's why you play the game. Good luck to both of them. This is your battle for first. Nail biter in the house at the Palace. Saturday Night Rapids comes down to this. 11 minutes to go. Fantasia on and Sequism. This is going to be a good battle as well. We're going to go quickly to it. Sequism with the black pieces. China and Indonesia. Fantasia on a chess. Playing since November 2024. Started at 100, 200 ELO in our arenas, now 900. Huge improvement. Actually got a draw against Chess Asylum, the USCF expert. In a Blitz game. It was amazing. Alan was the first one to congratulate her. In the small screen, Fantasia on and Sequism. Sequism with the black pieces, Fantasia on it with the white. US-Canada matchup here. And Bandit the Doug with the mate. Good game, good fight between both of them. Bandit the Doug with a great win right there. Saw the mate, moved the king up. Rook and block was out of position. What a great game that was. Fantasia, Anna, and Sequism. Timing to know to get back to be able to defend that pawn. Sequism, you start an hour late. I know he says it's a bummer that I'm in last place. I think you've only had 3 games, right? Only 7 players tonight, 6 were legit. 1,200 or less. Try to do this in 2 weeks. 2 weeks to 3 weeks. Try to make it a regular thing so lower levels can get a chance to win some medals. Hope you're enjoying Saturday Night Rapids. Prehistoric's got a really good point. And you're 12 years old. You're doing good, man. Sorry, Mr. JJ, I have to go. See y'all. Congratulations to Bandit, Giglex, Lil, and everyone. Yes, congratulations to everyone that played. I hope you enjoyed it. And there is a winner, and it is Sequism. Fantasiana has to go. It is morning over there. Really appreciate you, Fantasiana. You've been a huge supporter of the arena and what I do since November 2024. Very much, very thankful. You're a gracious person and very much a fan favorite here. Everybody loves to see you play, and thank you so much. Prehistoric says congratulations everyone as well. We'll go to the game right now. Bandit to Doug and Squism. Squism in 5th place. Bandit to Doug in 1st with that win over Gigalex. Hey Luke, how you doing? How you doing? 1,200 or less tonight. They're all playing good. Everybody scored except we did have a couple people crash the party. One figured it out early. Thank you, Prehistoric. I appreciate that. One didn't. I like Jose. I really do. I like it when he's playing in the open. When he comes in and he's under elo. I think that's great. I really do. It's just this is the second time he's done it. Talked about it last week. It's in the freaking header of the arena. I mean, and maybe there is a language barrier. And we do have Spanish people, and I'm not sure if they speak Portuguese or what, or Spanish in Bolivia, I'm not sure. Probably very ignorant. I know I can't speak Spanish, but I know uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Because I watched Cheech and Chong, man. I understand, but you gotta be able to. I mean, read the header, man. And just ask me next time. That's all you gotta do is just go, hey, John, can I play? And I'll tell you the ELO cap. And I always write it in the chat tab. I always write it in the chat tab. It's in every arena. All you got to do is click on the chat tab And look, right, second line right there, 1200 ELO. And it's always the highest registered ELO player at arena start. So when that happens, let's say Elias comes in 2300. Then I'm going to make it 2399, and you're good to play because you're around that level too, and you're not over 2399. Last I checked, fine to play. It's just when I put it in the header and two of you freaking didn't look at it. You're not the only one, Jose. And that's what pisses me off. Because I work hard to get these arenas for you guys. I really do. I put a lot of work into it behind the scenes. I know, I appreciate the apology. But just check. Just check when you play. That's all you got to do. Okay, games are over. We go to the standings. And congratulations, Bandit the Doug came in late, but went, I believe, 5 wins, 1 draw, and that draw was Sequizum. The 12-year-old, almost 13 next week, from the Philippines and representing China, doing another summer camp in China this summer. And Bandit the Doug, 5 wins, 1 draw. 15 points for the first and the gold. Congratulations, Bandit the Doug from the U.S. Gigalex from Canada with the silver, 4 wins, 1 draw. And it says 4 losses. It should be 3. Still took the silver and would have took the silver no matter how that game ended. But at the time, he was in first place, and that's what upset me so much. Anybody in mental condition and some guy comes in over the ELO cap, and I'm just saying, in general, we've had it happen a lot. They've been really good lately in the last 3 months. But when it does happen, it does affect the medal. Usually it would not have affected this one. So at least that's a good thing. Gigalex, congratulations in silver. Little Noonie comes in with the bronze. And a tie with Fantasia on a chest, but wins the tiebreaker. 2 wins, 3 losses, 5 points. Little Noonie, congratulations for the bronze. Fantasiana, 2 wins, 1 draw, and 3 losses. To 2 wins and 3 losses. And Little Noonie is your bronze winner tonight. Sequizum, 1 win, 1 draw, 2 losses. That ain't shabby. 3 points for the 715. And Marvin Lee, 668 from the U.S., 1 win, 3 losses. Everybody that was under 1,200 tonight got points. That's what it's all about. That's why I want to do this. That's why I want to get more times that we do it. We've been going to the Opens, a lot of the 2300s, a lot of the USCF experts playing it. And that is great for learning because like Fantasia on chess went from 100, 200 ELO, she's now improved to 900 ELO in Rapids. I mean, that's a great thing. Absolutely fantastic. But I also want to give nights where you guys can play and have a chance and see what the improvement actually is against players your class. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Oh, okay. I did not know that. So, you're not only representing China, you are from China. And I apologize. I apologize to Quizum. Thanks for telling me. So, you are Chinese. Alrighty. I knew that you told me that you lived in the Philippines. So, I assumed I was wrong. I apologize, man. So, it is the Quizum from China. He is Chinese. And 12 years old, and that's pretty freaking awesome. Same with Luke, who came in and said hello just earlier. Luke came in, he is 12 years old. And he just turned 12. He's already over 1,800 in Rapids. Pretty outstanding. See some of these kids play now. So, tonight's Saturday Night Rapid 1,200 or less. U.S. with the gold, Canada with the silver, U.S. with the bronze, Indonesia with fourth, China with fifth, and the U.S. in sixth. Again, congratulations, Bandit the Doug, Gigalex, Little Noonie. Thank you all. Thank you for playing. Thank you for getting it started. Maybe next time we'll have twice as many. And the biggest thing I can say about the fact that, I try to make this fair for everybody and fun. And I hope you enjoyed this. Did you guys like this event? Do you guys want me to run it every 2 or 3 weeks? Let me know in the comments. I think we should. Marvin, have a good one, man. Thank you so much. I miss the freaking starving Marvin sandwiches. Oh, Elias, Bandit the Doug's your sister. Good deal. Well, congratulations, sis. Way to go. That is fantastic news. Did not know that. That is Elias' sister. How old is she, Elias? That is really good to know. She's got a smile on her face. Congratulations for the goal. But the one thing I wanted to say is, really, I wish chess.com would really listen and get us a tool just to have a boot button so we can run events like this and not have to worry about harassment, because we've had players, and everybody knows it's been in here for any length of time. There are certain players that come back, they cheat on purpose, and they do it till they get caught, then they get on another account, do it again, and we've had it, a lot of it. I do have the stats up if you want to get on my Discord, and if any chess.com person wants to get on my Discord and look at those stats, I would love you guys to look at those stats. It's in announcements. It's also in the chess chat. So I'm going to put up my Discord once again. If there's a chess.com employee watching tonight or somebody tied in, check out those stats, please. And you can challenge I'm wrong, because I put the announcements in my chess club, so I have the links to the arenas. I go back every month and freaking do the stats. That's correct. Put that Discord, and I'll put it up in YouTube. In fact, why don't we go to that? Because I do want to show people. So hold on, everybody. I will show you something that's kind of interesting. I know that Elias and I talked about it, and he said, man, it's sad that's happening. He couldn't believe it either. I guarantee within a year of Sequism, you probably will get a medal. That is pretty cool that Elias's sister took that gold. Congratulations to her. And did I miss her age? She 12 too? Sequism, you got beat by a 12-year-old, man. You're turning 13. What's going on? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That is great to hear. Great to hear. I love it. Thank you so much. Okay, I do want to go to this because I think you'll be interested to see it. This is our Discord. JJ Chess, Wizardry, and Arc Raiders. So I have channels, and Dill and I are on top of it. We don't allow links. The reason we don't, because we know that it's an open age channel. We only want to talk about chess, Wizardry, and Arc Raiders. So we're really a stickler on it. We have about 100 people right now currently. And let me disable that so you can see their names. Purple is Arc Raiders, green is chess. Blue, of course, are streamers. This is a streamer for Wizardry, actually. We even have a Japanese player from Wiz. And remember, Dracom is a Japanese company that got the rights to Surtech and the Wizardry series and did a hell of a job in making that game. Also have voice channels. Very rarely use them. But the text channels we do have. And in the general announcements, I announced the arenas the night before. So you'll find this arena the night before. So you can set your clock, set your time, and have it there. I also announced if I'm going to be late, have the videos of different things, different situations of different videos I make on my YouTube channels. I have 3 YouTube channels. JJ Plays Chess, JJ Plays Arc Raiders, JJ Plays Wizardry. And here we go. It was getting so bad that I had to do the stats. And how I do the stats is I wait a month because I know that, number one, somebody has to be reported before chess.com even checks it, which is too bad. They should have something when anybody plays a game, really. And they may have, and I don't know it, but to my knowledge. So it takes about a month to catch people. And so Prehistoric just said in general chat, I stream. I don't want to flip back because I want to get this first. So Elias said hello as well. They're already in. You guys want to be in, just come in. But anyway, I count the number of games. I count the number of players in each game. I find out how many players were banned that month. And I usually wait a month so you find out who got banned. Every once in a while we have somebody banned during the arenas, but not usually. And it's usually about a month after when they get caught. So it was pretty brutal in early 2025. So I decided to go to this, and I have the stats for everything. But if you look, I mean, 2 to 3% of players are cheating. There's King. There's King. Nice to see him. But then you look, and in January, even I think it was in May, it was 4%. And that's with me saying I'm going to report somebody with constant threat for that. And people don't like me saying that shit. But it makes for a clean arena. And then there's Queen. So then you go to 2026 and it's 6.19, 19% of metal stolen. It's tapered down in March. I'll have April at the end of May. And I think that it's a cool thing. So anyway, I did the stats. There's a lot of medals that get stolen out of my arenas, and they're unrated. They're not even rated. What do you think's happening in the rated arenas in the general populace? And so I try to keep everybody informed that it's not perfect with my arenas. I try to do the best I can, but I don't have any tools. And if I think somebody's suspect, the only option I got is report them. And I could be wrong. Now, nothing usually happens because the guy's legit, but surprisingly, a couple months down the road, a lot of them get finally caught. Some that they thought were legit at the time, but then eventually get caught. So, I try to do my best to protect you guys in Twitch and everybody else in chat. So we'll go to general chat here. There's some hellos from Prehistoric, Elias, King, and Supernova. I thought it was Queen, but it was Supernova. Very cool. And I am playing Dion here. All right? Let me know what I've got to do, Elias, and win on that match. I'm playing in Privateer. Is it Privateer Gaming? Privateer Gaming's arena, I believe. But hopefully everybody will use it for chess and Arc Raiders and Wizardry. I've got some great videos that I put up as well from my channels from YouTube in like Arc Raiders as well. This one was crazy good. So I'm just going to show you the start of it. Where is he? I hear him. That's a little bit because it's blown up. Smaller than that, but totally friendly. I got a clone. Nice suit, man. There's so many combinations, and this guy clones me. And then it gets weird. And he brings out a freaking sniper rifle, and I thought, time to leave. So I get down here, and I got another appendage because here the guy comes running after me everywhere I go. And anyway, it's a great video, but I thought you'd like that. As well as, I do not like this. Man, and there he is again. Dude. It gets worse. He shoots me in the back, standing in a corner like Jason, Friday the 13th. It was really rough. If you watch it, it's pretty unique. I'll do the same thing with chess and wizardry. I'll have wizardry as well. And I also do the thing with chess. But they usually come in the announcements. So anyway, there's the stats. Gosh, I haven't put one up in chess for a while. There's one. Oh, no, that's Elias. Man, I'm slacking my jacking on freaking chess videos. Well, that blows. But I do have them in announcements. Where the hell are they? Are they in announcements or live notifications? My bad. All right. It's always because I put it in vertical, it always expands it. But so you got the live notifications on chess. There's where the videos are. My bad. Anyway, that is my Discord server. If you'd like a free invite, anybody is welcome. Anybody is welcome. Just talk about chess. I don't want any horse shit. Just talk about chess, wizardry, and arc raiders, and have fun. That's all I care about. People are really nice in there, and I very much appreciate everybody that's built that up. We got about 100 people now, and I started that, I think, around December or November, I think. Might have been a little earlier. But we have about 100 people. When you join, you get asked what you're interested in between the 3 games. And if you like all 3 games, you can have all 3 tags. And it's color-coded so you know who the chess players are, who the wizardry players are in yellow, and then purple with arc raiders. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I very much appreciate it. I hope you have a great night. And I, being old, wish for a perfect world in chess where people didn't cheat, where people didn't run multiple accounts, and people didn't abuse the provisional bonus rating for newly created accounts and make 10 accounts that are all fake. And I wish people didn't cheat in online gaming. But it's not just chess. It's all online gaming, and it does happen. And I don't know why somebody has a mindset to do that. Some people sell items from games, and that's why they exploit. Some people just want to be a dick. Some people just do it because maybe self-esteem, maybe because they think they're cool. I don't know. But in a perfect world, I wish there were no cheaters. I know I'm very vocal about it. I know it can get old, but I try to protect everybody in my Twitch chat that plays chess, and everybody on YouTube, and everybody on chess.com that come in here. And that's why I report people. I don't do it very often. And I don't want to have to do it. But when I tell somebody in Twitch or in YouTube and they're listening to the headphones and not totally oblivious, you give me no choice. Do I want to report everybody? Frick no, I wish nobody was pulling shit. And there might be a language barrier in this case, but I know Jose has played in our arenas probably about 8 times, maybe 9 before, and been cool. But he's also gone over the cap twice. This is the 2nd time. And it was in the header. Anybody could see that. So he's always welcome in my arenas. Just play under the cap. Love you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. Hope you have a great night. And we'll see you Monday night with chess challenges and chess puzzles. I got a new night with chess. That's Thursday night. Also, chess challenges and puzzles on Thursday night now. So 5 times a week chess. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys later. Congratulations. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. And we'll try it again in 2 or 3 weeks. That was an epic catch, but I did blow pop all over my pants. Glad my stream ended. And I know you guys could hear me, but I just freaking hit my pop can off the freaking table right into my lap. Payback's a beach. Thank you, everybody. Love you.